how are we doing? Let me get this set up properly. Good evening. Hope that we're all doing well. Thank you for catching up. For those of you that are catching up, drop hashtag replay if you're on the replay. Yeah, I'm just gonna invite a few people. Bear with me while I got to do this. It would be so much easier if Facebook would give me an invite all button, because then you haven't got to waste 20-30 seconds of me inviting people. Hope you've had all a good day. We're not sunburnt. It's been a good day here in England. It's been a good day. Right, I'm just sending a few invites. Once I've done a few, I will give you my full attention, I promise. There we go. I think that'll do. There we go. Right. If you are on, I look tired. Oh, thanks, Mitch. Any guesses to why I'm tired? Yeah, yesterday was a long day. I didn't get home till 1:45, but it was a good day up at Oxford University. So, hope that we are doing well. Yeah, welcome to the first Always Better Than Yesterday interview session. So let me just give you a bit of context behind this. You'll know that I've got the Always Better Than Yesterday community, and in there we've been doing these things called mentor sessions. And it's basically, we've been bringing people together that have got particular knowledge, particular experience, and I've just helped them share that with other people to help inspire others and, feel valued in the process. And that's led me to wanting to know a little bit more about these awesome people within my community. And I thought, rather than me just ask the nosy questions to help understand what makes them so great, I would do that through power of Facebook Live for the benefit of everybody. So this isn't going to be for everybody. And if this isn't your sort of thing that you want to watch on a Sunday evening, then that's absolutely fine. I shall not be offended in the slightest. But for those of you that are intrigued and interested in human behaviour, people, leadership, habits, mindset, then absolutely welcome, and feel free to tag, share, and join the community for more of it. I'm just looking at the picture you've posted. Yes, it is Oxford, Steph. It's the Oxford. It's just down by the Lowen Flag, by the McDonald Randolph Hotel was where we were. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, welcome. Today, as I've just introduced what this concept's all about, and I'm going to bring on Adam in a minute. So, Adam is someone that I'll tell you the story about how we've connected with Adam. Now, I've obviously been putting some content out within my community for the last 6 months, and I have a friend within there. And Adam, on the other side of the world in Brisbane, is doing similar things. And one of our mutual friends brought us together and said, hey, you should probably talk about similar things. So Adam and I had a bit of a conversation, probably about 2-3 months, and it was, I think the comment from Lisa was, when are you going to get married? I think the excitement was, it was like, oh, did we just become best friends? It was that sort of connection. So I'm looking forward to kind of sharing the guy with you and helping you understand a little bit about him and what makes him tick. So without further ado, if I can bring him on, I shall do that. This Facebook Live stuff I'm learning as I'm going. So thank you for joining. Feel free to share with anybody. And if
Hello.
Here he is. How are you?
Good morning. Yeah, I'm all good. I just got my cup of tea. It's
Got your tea.
about 5 a.m. here.
And here we probably have reached habit number 1 already.
Oh, what's that? Getting up nice and early?
Yeah, tell everybody what time you get up.
All right, I get up at 4:30 a.m. and it was pretty hard to start with. After that, it's normal now.
Amazing. And how are you coping with winter transition?
Yeah, pretty good. I've got it's a bit chilly in the morning, so I've got my hoodie on. It's all good. So yeah, it's pretty chilly in the morning, and then it gets nice and warm and sunny in the afternoon. So it's all good.
Amazing. So this is the first interview session.
Yeah.
You are my guinea pig.
Yeah, bring it on.
Are you looking forward to it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, definitely.
So, I would like people to get to know you a bit better. So just tell my community, tell my timeline a little bit about who Adam Bowcutt is.
Who Adam Bowcutt is? Well, yeah. So I am Adam Bowcutt, and I am a human being, and I above all, and yeah. So I've got a bit of a story. So well, the main thing that I'm currently doing right at this moment is I'm really passionate about people. I love people, and I'm passionate about human behaviour. I've got a degree in psychology from University of Southampton, and I am currently living in Brisbane, Australia. And yeah, it's 5 a.m. at the moment, bright and early. It's dark outside, and yeah, so I've lived in Australia about 5 years. I was born in Brighton in the UK, and then travelled to Australia with my family, and then been in the UK for a while. But yeah, main thing about me is that I love learning every single day. Love reading. I used to be a snowboard instructor, so I am a snowboarder, and so I love action sports. Love taking a few calculated risks. Love excitement. Love connecting with beautiful people like yourself, Ryan. It's awesome.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
And yeah, so that's me. And also, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur as well as working full time. I work in the finance industry for a really great company called Suncorp Group. I love their values. Really connected to my values as well. And so I really enjoy doing that. So get to work on a Monday morning, and I'm pretty energized and excited to be there. Got a real great team that I work with, and real great people. And also, I've got I started a charity recently called Victory Against Suicide, and it's a One Life project, because it's I've had a really powerful experience with depression. And I can explain that deeper with people who, with later stage. What it is, the goal of this charity is to save 500,000 lives from
amazing.
From suicide. So that's the.
So our community have had the privilege of hearing that story in a bit more detail, and I think a lot of us are, already there alongside you, willing to help you.
Amazing.
In any way, shape, form. Love the way you describe it.
Definitely, I love the support as well, and it's because I can't do it alone, and it's the power of collective action and the community and the wider community and the teams of people. So that's the goal. It started on the journey, and also I've got a side business called MySideBusiness, social media strategy management and that sort of thing as well. And also my current focus at the moment is XnForce. It's XnForce.com, and it's growth mindset psychology coaching. And I've co-founded that with Wendy Chia, my business partner, and also Ariana as part of the team as well. So that's exciting. So that's
amazing.
Growth mindset psychology. So that is got a great presentation coming up next week, so looking forward to that.
Amazing. I hope that goes well. So there's loads that you shared, and I'm itching to kind of dig deeper into loads of these things. Let's take it right back to the start, right?
Yeah.
And you said you're interested in people, interested in human behavior, and you went to university of psychology. Is that something you've always been interested in?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I chose psychology, because growing up, as well as being a snowboarder, that's what got me onto snowboarding was skateboarding. And so from a young age, I used to skateboard every single day. From a young age, I did it for over 10 years. So I'm really interested in skill development in general. So I've realised that. I didn't realise that at the time because I was too young. Now I realise, looking back, I'm really focused on skill development. For example, on a skateboard, the first trick is an ollie, and that's really difficult. I don't know if you know how much about skateboarding now, but it's a really hard trick to learn. Once you've learned that foundation trick, it takes a lot of practice, fail, learn again, skill develop. And once you learn that basic trick, the ollie, every other trick is from trick. So you need to learn the foundational skills, and then repetition, and learn it. And then from that was taught to me by a guy called Radley. Radley, and
Rad name.
So I just really respect that as the first introduction to someone that showed me how to do an ollie, and then it kind of spurred my passion for skateboarding and that. And then where human behavior came from is I would view every person as really, really fascinating, and it almost was a sense of I could learn something, whether it's an ollie, whether it's about life, whether it's about anything from other people, from people like Radley, like teachers, and then it kind of, and for example, I use the approach from like as a skateboarder. A skateboarder views their environment quite differently from a lot of other people who are not really into that sort of thing, because you see like a curb, or you see a bench, or you see a rail or a handrail or something. You look at it not just for what it's initially built for. Possibilities. Oh, look at that. I can do that. I can ollie onto that. I can do a grant. I can do a kickflip on that. And then you just view the world differently. And I transferred that to people. So I really saw people as possibilities, as learning from them, as me learning from other people and connecting with them. So that's what spurred my interest in human behavior. And I went from that. Even things like as body language and the nuances of body language. I was really interested in that, and then that's what drew me to go to university to study psychology because of that. And then it went from there. So that's where my fascination and passion for human behavior.
That's where it all started.
That's where it started. That's the foundation. So the uni was my ollie, my trick, my ollie.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because you talked a little bit about your business around growth mindset coaching and things like that, and we're reading with Corey at the moment this book called You Are Awesome, and that's all about developing a growth mindset in young people and children. And the author is Matthew Said, who obviously wrote Black Box Thinking and the like, but he was Olympic champion at table tennis, and he talks all about how practice and repetition was something that really enabled him just to become great at table tennis. Exactly what you're saying, without really knowing the psychology behind it, you've already started hitting a growth mindset from a young age. Just discipline, practice and repetition.
I didn't even realize it happened naturally.
So kids, get out on your skateboards.
Or whatever you want to do, get on a skateboard, learn the piano, get all Mozart on it, just learn stuff. And have a
good message, man.
I'm fortunate to be born into a country, a society that's a good place, as in for lifestyle, and also parents as well. That's kind of helped. So got to give some kudos to those guys as well, growing up, because because you get, as a parent, like as in you're doing as a parent, you're helping your son. You can see that he's his own person. At the same time, you're helping him you guys as parents are helping him to develop that growth mindset as well.
Amazing. So you talked about you love connecting with people. How's that helped you along the way?
How's that helped me along the way? It is, I'd say it is the most important thing, because with anything in life, whether it's work, business, parenting, love, relationships, it's all about relationships, and you can't really you can have a relationship, you can't have for me, I don't think you can have a really great relationship without being connected to people. So for me, that is really, really important, and that's connected to being able to. So, for example, you and I, we got connected by a mutual friend, John. Cheers, mate. And
hello, John Laker.
Yeah, John Laker. Cheers, brother. Cheers, mate. And then we got so then that was a connection from from him. That was from snowboarding. He's met him from snowboarding in New Zealand, and then he connected us too. And then that came about, and then as soon as we started chatting to each other, it's that you've got that same sort of outlook and skills. So we straight away sort of connected, and then almost felt like, and I remember you saying it before, like saying it after we just met for the first time, spoke for I don't know, maybe an hour or so, or half an hour, and then you're like, oh, I felt like I've known that bloke for a long time, and I feel we're old mates. So that's the connection. And you can
I'd say the power of connecting for me is it's energizing, it's inspiring, because there's too many people out there that quite frankly bring people down. And this isn't a tirade on them, because that's just life. But if I can consciously surround myself with people that bring me up and that inspire me, then you're constantly moving forward, aren't you? It's sharing, learning, growing together.
Definitely. Oh, and that just reminded me, that's really important to be aware of that as well, because if you're around people, whether it's one other person or a group of people, and you feel energized and alive, keep doing it. If you're around a group of people or a person that drains you and just makes you feel tired and just not good, don't keep doing it. Go do something else. That's
be conscious. Remove yourself from it.
I'm feeling energized at this. Oh, this is 5 a.m.
Look at
me. I'm getting awake now. I'm a cup of tea. This is good. I want to keep doing this.
So Mondays in general, how do you feel about them?
Yeah, awesome. I love them. For me, every single day is a new day, and the fact that you've got a Monday, it's almost like an ordered thing that's been created by society. Right, the start of the working week is a Monday. The end of the working week is Friday. And that, for me, every single day is awesome. The fact that Monday, and because I'm structured for work, for especially full-time work, it's different for my business. It's pretty much, it's passion. It's every single day. It's part of my life. But with work, Suncorp, I work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I have Thursday, Friday off, and I work Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, but Monday, it's the start. Effectively, it's initially the start of the week, and then I would be like, I wake up. I used to, a long time ago, I wake up. It's Monday. I'm not energized. I've got to go.
What changed? What
changed was my mindset, as in. I decided, this goes back to, and basically, I chose leadership. I chose to be a leader, chose to lead myself.
Tell us more. Yeah.
That's what changed. And then also the realization of my why, my purpose, my why. And I explained that in the previous Facebook Live before, which we can talk about another time or today, is I woke up and I have a powerful sense of purpose of what I'm going to do, which is Victory Against Suicide is that's pretty much my purpose.
And was that following your coaching?
What's that?
And was that breakthrough following your coaching sessions that you'd been having?
Yeah. It did. Oh no, the breakthrough. No, it was. I had the coaching sessions after that. That prompted to get them to be motivated to get that. And it came from. I don't know where it came from, to be honest. It just came to me from whatever, and then that was the right time. It just happened, and then the choosing leadership, it kind of came from that as I was getting stronger and stronger because I was quite ill before, mental health not great, and as I got stronger and stronger, I chose leadership, and right today I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm not going to wait to be, there you go, you're a manager, you're a leader. It's not like that. I literally change your mindset. Actually, I choose to lead myself. I choose to be a leader. So, and from that point on, it's so empowering. Anyone.
Yeah. So in choosing to be a leader, kind of what have you had to, I guess that, because that can be quite pushing yourself out your comfort zone. What sort of things have you had to get comfortable with and push through?
Yeah, what I've had to get comfortable with is I've had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, and I love it now. I love it. You know,
how do you do that? How do you? So for someone that's listening and goes, yeah, I've heard that will make sense, but how have you got comfortable with being uncomfortable?
Yeah, what it is, it's a habit. It's like it's a daily habit, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's like when I started working out, it would be like, for example, getting up at 4:30 in the morning. That's what prompted my 4:30 start, because that was the only time. We've only got 24 hours in a day. That was the only time that I could fit in to do it, and then do my work, then go to work full time, and then so I picked that time, and it was I put the alarm up, and you got the 5-second rule. I'm not sure if you heard of 5-second rule. As soon as you go 1, 5, 4, 3, before that 5 seconds hits, you just get up, because you don't. Otherwise, so your brain just gives you excuses before that kicks in. Get up. Alarm went off, and I just did it. It was really hard. It was really hard. So
yeah.
That
how long did it take to become easier?
It took about probably a week to 2 weeks. And then after that, it was pretty much just set as a habit. So now, getting up at 4:30 a.m., it's like brushing my teeth. It's a habit. It's what I do. And so that's what getting comfortable, getting out of my comfort zone. That's a habit now. So it was hard before. I would say if there was something, for example, got asked to do a speaking event. And as soon as I got asked to do it, I was like, oh my God, a bit nervous. But I was like, right. But then I just said, yeah, I'm going to do it, because I want to get comfortable being uncomfortable, getting out of my comfort zone. That, and I know logically and in my heart now that getting out of your comfort zone is so important, because because that's where growth is. That's where you get stronger. That's where you become a better leader. That's where you learn more. That's where you help more people. It's there, and you have to get there. So I've got my motivation to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm triggered by being uncomfortable and getting out of my comfort zone. So it's like almost like it gives me energy. It gets exciting. Like I literally turn nerves. I'm nervous. It's like excitement now. It's energy, energy to tackle that challenge, to tackle getting out of my comfort zone. And I see it as learning. I'm not going to be good to start with. Like my first talk, for Suncorp I did, it was 70 financial advisors, really professional. I wasn't that great. I was okay, and I got some good feedback, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to improve on it. I'm going to improve on that, and I'm going to do another one, and it's going to be better, and I'm going to do another one. And I know the first time you do it, it's not going to be perfect. That's what got me there, and that's what helps me, is that it's mindset, it's growth mindset, and it is being aware of your purpose, being aware of what you want to get to, and then that is more important than that feeling of, oh no, what if I don't do very well, or what if I fail, or what if what do they think of me? Like that kind of happen. You're a human. That's going to happen. But more for me, my values, learning, help, all that sort of stuff is way more important than that stuff.
Yeah, amazing. So you talked about getting up at 4:30 and that being a habit, and that kind of was the space of time that you had to smash your entrepreneurial goals alongside your full-time work. And I guess let's touch on this entrepreneurship, and what is it that you think entrepreneurship is, and what sort of things have you got that makes you an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I love it. It's okay. So this is I love this analogy of an entrepreneurship, and it's very apt. So what it is it's like entrepreneurship is like jumping off a building and building a plane on the way down. So it's like you're taking a leap of faith, and you have self-belief. You know that you know what you want to do, and you just do it. And whatever you do, you just do it. So, and for me, and it's so exciting. It's tiring. It's you have to get out of your comfort zone every day. You don't know what's going to happen in the day, the next day. You don't know what's going to happen in 5 years. However, it's a journey, and I love the process. And every single day I'm learning, because as an entrepreneur, you have to learn. It's all on you. You don't have a boss. You don't have a salary. You don't have anyone telling you what to do. You are controlling. You have to be a leader. And that's really important. So with entrepreneurship, for me, it is that. It's you're creating something. And for me, and my businesses is, my goal is, it linked with my values, and my why is legacy. I want to create, so XnForce, I want that to be around when I'm no longer around, creating and adding value through its mission, its vision as well. So that gets me up in the morning at 4:30 with loads of energy to do work for that. And
do you think people are connected to a bigger purpose in their own lives?
Some people are, a lot of people aren't. That's where the problem is. That's where depression, anxiety stems from, that. People not being connected to other people, mental health, people, other humans not feeling connected to other humans. They're feeling lonely, even when they're fact that they're their parents or their brothers or sisters or anyone or wives or partners or anything like that. They're with them, but they're not connected to them. And that's a massive problem in the world.
Yeah. So Victory Against Suicide, tell me why that's so important.
That is so important because every 40 seconds in the world, someone takes their own life, and it's massively serious. So that's a million beautiful human beings taking their own life every year. So that's why it's so important, because for whatever reason, history, mental health, the lives they're living, the disconnection from other people, the sense of hopelessness, no purpose in life, not feeling connected to people, that causes anxiety, depression, and eventually leads to getting to the stage where they want to take their own life, and they do. It's horrible. It's horrible, and that's preventable. And this is what this Victory Against Suicide is victory against suicide. So stopping that. So stopping people from. So the goal is getting from every 40 seconds to 60 seconds. So that's 500,000 lives, and amazing. We can do it in a year. My goal is in my lifetime to do that through lots of other, and there's teams of people, and there's the CDMs, call them CDMs, so compassionate depression mentors, and I believe you stuck your hand up to be one. That's awesome. So I believe so. Awesome. Awesome. So the goal is to connect CDMs, so compassionate depression mentors who've got some experience of depression, and to connect with other people through online or offline networks, and eventually through an app online, to connect with people that are experiencing depression, at risk of eventually going to that horrible, that bad place. So to go, doesn't have to be a psychologist, doesn't have to be their friend or someone not connected, not known by them, but at the same time they understand because they've been there, they've had depression experience, and it just creates that buddy system, that mental system where they're like, right, I've got these thoughts, I don't feel great, I'm depressed. So they've got someone to literally on hand. There you go. And the person, the CDM's dedicates, no money's involved. It's there'll be some fundraising eventually. It's not needed at the moment because it's just time.
Yeah.
People can give their time.
So I just want people to just to stop and think at this point, because here's a guy, right, who's got some life experience, no knowledge or however to build an app, to do all of these things. But what you have right here is a man with an experience and a man with a mission and a purpose to do bigger things beyond himself. This is why I'm excited to kind of share you with other people, because the sense I've always had when I talk to you is about a bigger thing. It's not just you or I, it's about the ability and the power of connecting with human beings to do great things in the world, right? You know, there's some things where you talk about your legacy, but it isn't about Adam Bowcutt, because, and this is why I know, because you're talking about 500,000 other human beings. And the lesson I want to share with other people is, you know, you've had your own experience of depression. You've had your own experience, and coming through that and finding your own life's purpose, as cheesy as people might want to say, you are now on a mission to save 500,000 people as a result. And you know, my family has been unfortunately touched by suicide. And if I could have taken that away from the people that have experienced that, I absolutely 100% would. But the next best thing is to prevent other people from doing that themselves. So I 100% support you and your mission, and I'll do all I can to do that. And anyone listening here that's got any, you know, desire to help Adam do the same, then I urge you to get in touch with him. But I guess let's just reflect, because you've got no skills or experience in developing the tools and technology you want to be able to do and create these things. And I guess because you're a man on a mission, and because you see yourself as an entrepreneur, you're going to work it out.
Yeah, you do.
Or you're going to connect with the people that can help you. So I guess let people into the kind of skills and experience that you think you need to develop over the next few years, and how people can help you with that.
Yeah, so from that comes from, you know, talked about growth mindset and his growth mindset, and also comes from the fact that human beings, you and I, one of them, are a human being. Anyone can learn anything. And if I wanted to, it might not, you know, might not have, you know, I've got specific strengths and weaknesses compared to other people, other humans. However, if I wanted to learn to be a quantum physicist, I could learn it. If I wanted to learn to be a school teacher, I could learn it. If I wanted to be a lawyer, I could learn it. If I wanted to be, so entrepreneurship and learning things is, as long as you're open to that, and you have time. We've all got, you know, 24 hours in a day. It's what you focus on every single day, that time you want to do. And I know that I can have the ability to, and the energy to learn whatever I need to learn to get towards the goal and the vision. So
can we just take a moment to give Lisa a clap for learning how to do French plats?
Yeah, nice, Lisa. French plats. Awesome. Good.
Growth mindset.
Yeah, it's really good. And then it'll get even better as well. She's learned it. Yeah. And then it's as refining, she repeats it, learns more.
It'd be fish bones next, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so anyone can learn anything. And for example, it's belief as well. For example, because some people have this, oh no, straight away. It's from, it's taught, it's kids. So my son as well, he's 4 soon, well, this month. He's gorgeous, Zachary, an absolutely amazing human being. And he and other kids they can learn anything. They learn to walk. They didn't fall over. Oh no, I'll give up. Not going to do it. Can't.
Yeah.
Keep trying, learning. It's like, so we get trained as adults. Oh no, we can't do that. I'm like, yeah, you can. Why can't you? So I need to learn. I know I need to learn. You know, how to build an app. But more importantly, and there's lots of other skills as well. You know, how to read a financial summary. How to what's you know, marketing, branding. And the most important thing is leadership, because again, with this vision and mission, I 100% know that I cannot do it alone. You need people.
So what do you think your core leadership trait will be, or core couple of traits that will get you through?
It's traits as well as skills. So for me, leadership's it's a lifelong suppose a trait is like the ability to learn, and everyone's got that trait. So for me, it's learning how to every single day to develop and learn leadership skills, whether it's reading, whether it's learning how to connect with people more, whether it's using degree in psychology to learn even more, to develop leadership skills. So, but basically, it's influencing, it's it's sharing my energy, my passion by connecting with people. Like, for example, you and I, we've connected, and we're effectively more than one person. You can call it a team. So you and I are a team. We've started this team. Then the idea, the goal is to create more. So you and I are leaders. We're going to create more leaders to create a team of people who are dedicated to a mission and a vision collectively to get to this goal, which is for Victory Against Suicide, save 500,000 lives. So you could go, you and I team, and it takes a leader to start that, and then connect with people, and then you learn, for example, lots of reading, lots of dedicating time to, for example, if I wanted to learn how to build a team to do an app, I'd make a who can you do, hello Google, can you who can do an app for this price for this time and this skills done, and then you get someone to outsource it, and they'll build a team who do it, and then for example, then it goes from there. So you and I, two people, two leaders, we're going to create two more leaders who are going to create a team of, say, 5, and then it's so on and so on. So it gets to this, it gets to 50,000, a team of 50,000 people on this mission to save 500,000 lives. It makes it so much more effective and efficient. So that's where it
amazing,
where it goes.
So we run the risk of you answering my killer question already. So I'm just going to come out and ask you it now. So obviously, and my community know that I believe in being always better than yesterday. But I'm interested to know, what does always better than yesterday mean to you?
Always.
And how are you always better than yesterday?
Yeah. So always better than yesterday is part of me anyway. So I live that, and using that, you're always better than yesterday. It's really good because it reinforces it, because it's easy to forget. And so it's like it's like a habit, brushing your teeth. Sometimes it gets in. Say if you've had a few drinks the night before, and you're like, either forget to brush your teeth or something. It's just not. It's like it's a habit where you do need a bit of a reminder. What's going on? You have to brush your teeth. What's going on? Your breath smells a bit funny. Go brush your teeth. Just a little reminder like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a call to action. It's a call to action.
Call to action. Yeah. So for me, always better than yesterday is daily habits to be focused on being always better than yesterday. It's growth mindset. It's like, okay, today, today, Monday, I'm gonna have this mission to do loads of awesome things. Taking my father and stepmother, driving them to the airport back to England. So much awesome having spending time with them. So I'm gonna do that. That's my first mission, and then it's gonna go. So for example, making my bed to start with, taking my parents to the airport, and then I've got lots of other things I'm gonna do. So always better than yesterday's. Thinking, okay, Monday is this. Tuesday, okay, how can I be better than Tuesday? All right, so what did I do? What did I learn? What can I improve on? It's just a little bit of a reflection, and then if you focus on that and you're aware of it, you're always going to be better than yesterday, because you always, okay, how can I improve? Constant improvement every single day, and then you it's so important, because this is a mate in I work with, Keegan, amazing dude. He said, if you're not growing, you're dying. It's true. It's like a plant, like a flower. If you're not growing, you're dying. So growing, and that's.
So give me some specific examples then. Give me some practical examples that you do to help you grow and develop every day.
Yeah, specific examples. So have my get up early in the morning. I have my daily routine. So I go and make my coffee. I love my coffee maker. I get, it's like a meditation for me. So that's what I do as well. That helps. So I get the coffee beans. nice. I smell really beautiful coffee beans, and then I grind them up.
Go through your ritual, pre-game ritual.
Go through my pre-game ritual, and that's my morning, and I look forward to it. And then on my fridge, I've got all my excuse me. I've got all my thank you. I've got all my goals and tips on my so I see it every single day. So my 5-year goal, 1-year goal. I've got a few pointers. For example, this too shall pass. Really important, because there's things that happen every day.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I'm going through some crazy stuff at the moment. There's some human beings are fascinating. That's what I'm going to say.
Yes.
So
yes. So let me ask you one more question. How do you deal with haters?
How do I deal with haters? I use them as fuel to be even better than yesterday. So I'm stronger. So I can, like a battle. So you're kind of fighting them. So you don't have to. I don't want to fight them. The thing is, I deal with haters by trying.
It seems to be like you've dealt with them with compassion.
Yeah, understand them. Yeah, so that's where it comes from. So I want to understand them, because at the end of the day, haters are. Why do they hate? And I want to be compassionate. So they are human beings at the end of the day, and I like to understand from maybe psychology and passionate about human behavior. Why are they haters? And I'm like, okay, this is probably, I understand this is the reason. Okay, it is what it is. That's what they do. And also, I talked about before, I've got a coach. I have a coach that I invested in. Awesome, by Clint.
Yeah.
Clint Sears. So if you need to look him up, go for it. He's awesome. Yeah. So he, and also this fella here, Ryan Hartley. And if you as you get your level of success as you go through life is almost directly proportionate to the amount of haters you have. So it's almost like bring on the haters, because as you get more successful, as you're breaking things, as you're disrupting things, as you're going on to doing big goals, big things, people that you're going to get more visible, and people are going to hate you for that. Why do you think people are hating you for that? What do you think?
What's my view? Tough one, isn't it? I think sometimes when you're so authentic and you represent what you stand for, then it makes it really clear to other people that they stand for different things. And I think we don't fall out with people, we fall out with a clash of values. Certainly with people that I've not necessarily seen eye to eye, it's generally been a clash of values when you really kind of think about it. And secondly, sometimes it's a reflection of where they sit against, if you're moving forward, maybe they're going backwards or staying where they, yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'm more with that. Your second part of that is, for me, it highlights something for them, because they're like, oh, this person's doing that. What am I? Yeah, it gives a bit of a frame of reference. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, it's like in tall poppy syndrome. You heard that as well. It's like, why you're doing that?
I find it so hard. I find it so much easier to recognize when it's other people that are experiencing the kind of hate, because for me personally, I'll take it very upfront and personal, and not ever see it in that light unless you take a real step back. So I find it easier to see when other people are experiencing those sorts of things, really. So I'm going to give us a chance to wrap it up, because I am incredibly grateful for your time.
Yes.
Cool. I love doing stuff like this. It's really energizing, and I could spend all evening asking you, your experiences of failure.
We can do more in the future.
Yeah, man. Like, we've probably skimmed over a lot of subjects, but just to wrap up, you're someone that is always embrace the learning opportunity. I don't think you ever let it go past, and I think that inquisition, that curiosity for human beings, that kind of discipline through sport has naturally created some form of lifelong learner, someone that's going to get after things, keep doing learning and reframing as you go along. And actually, now that you're choosing to be a leader, those habits and behaviors are going to stand you in good stead to get the best out of not yourself but the people around you.
Definitely. Yeah.
And I think as well, using your negative experiences, particularly from your own mental health, to use that to fuel your vision and your purpose for the future. Like I love it. I love the way that you speak, and I love the way, you know, with such conviction and authenticity. You know, that's what attracts me to you in terms, you know, what you stand for, and actually, I join you with that. We stand for similar things.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting and energizing. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome journey. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm really excited for it. I can see this, your community, my community, the collaboration. It's going to be, and it is awesome now. It's going to get even stronger and bigger and better.
So anybody watching, my plea to you is go follow this amazing human being. Go and check out his businesses, and especially his charity that he is in the process of developing and creating, Victory Against Suicide, to save 500,000 lives from suicide. Now, what a fantastic cause that is. And yeah, he's just a great human being. I feel privileged and honoured that we've connected. I value your friendship. I value your time. This is the start of going to be beautiful things, I'm sure, of us connecting and working together. Is there anything you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to share with the viewers before we leave?
Yeah. Good old call to action. Go onto, if you've got Facebook, go type in Victory Against Suicide, and it will pop up. It's got the logo, blue logo, and then if you want to look at it, support it, click like. If you wanted to be a CDM as well, Compassion Depression Mentor, feel free to join the group. So Victory Against Suicide, and then also check out XnForce.com, and then that's for growth mindset coaching as well. It's mainly for corporates, that we do individuals as well, and also check out this guy Ryan Hartley. He's a great coach as well. So if you need to be always better than yesterday, check out this guy Ryan Hartley. So it's exciting. So that's what I wanted to leave it with. And and one last thing. So I really love this quote, and it resonates with me, and hopefully with other possibly with other people, is the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. So I love that. I love that, and that's just all it is. That's a word, but you need action to put it into reality. So for me, serving other people, it's so energizing, and it makes you
love it.
Be yourself. Awesome.
Amazing. I hope you have a fantastic week.
I will. You too, and I'll speak to you again soon.
Thanks, mate.
All right, brother.
If you drop off, and I'll wrap up.
All right. Take care. Peace.
Take care.
Oh.
And I'll wave to you until you go. There he goes. He's gone. Wow. That's amazing. So, it's a learning process. I will no doubt learn from this, and I will watch it back and reflect on things. But again, I hope that was interesting. I hope that was enjoyable for you to get some insight into Adam Bowcutt, the man, the leader, the entrepreneur, the human being. The guy fascinates me, and I'm just privileged that I can bring a bit of an insight into him to you. If that was interesting, if you've got any questions, just drop the questions in the comments, and either one of us or both of us will get in touch, and we'll answer those questions that you've got for us. If you think that anyone would have been inspired by what Adam said, or what he stood for, or his mission, particularly Victory Around Suicide, then please do either tag them in the video or share it with them, because if it can just reach that one person that needs to see it, then I will go to bed happy. If this is the sort of stuff that I share regularly within my community, the We Are Always Better Than Yesterday community, it's an opt-in. I will never be inviting and spamming people to join it, because for me, it's you've got to want to be in there. You've got to want to believe in developing yourself and developing other people to become always better than yesterday. And if that's not you, then I won't be spamming and adding people to it. It's going to be kept pure and like-minded people. So if that sounds like you, then I'd absolutely welcome you with open arms, as will the community of people that are already in there. So this is a regular feature. This is going to be next Sunday, or the next few Sundays over the months coming up. I've got people lined up to speak to an interview. Next week's has been rearranged, so I was going to speak with Nick Bradley from LA, who's just a awesome life coach. Check him out on Facebook and Instagram, Nick Bradley. He can't make next Sunday now, so I've rearranged. So I've got a bit of a slot that I'm working on. So there was a cryptic post that I put up last weekend with a book title. So I hopefully will be speaking with the author at some point, and I might offer the opportunity to speak next Sunday if he will agree. And then following that, I've got Michael Rodd, a life coach from South Africa, in 2 weeks' time. So I can't wait. This is awesome. I am, nervous. So just to let people in on my own mindset, nervous, apprehensive about sharing all this stuff on my timeline. Has it stopped me? No. 6 months ago it would have, and I would have held myself back from doing what I enjoy, and I potentially would have held myself back or held some of this cool content back from someone that needs to see it. So yeah, I'm working through it, and I'm enjoying it as I go along. So drop me your comments if you've got any. Otherwise, thank you for checking in, and I shall see you next week for the interview sessions. Take it easy.